my channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today I have number 7, the Poet. This is a very special archetypal card that I was so excited to do today because I know Valentine's Day is coming up in about a week now. So after we go through the archetypal definition for this, I want to grab an angel number and we will actually pull from my love poem book, Cupid's Arrow, just to get us all prepared for Valentine's Day. Now with the poet, this is the artist, the witness, and the truth teller. The poet's work is to feel immensely and not be afraid. They must seek out truth in the darkest corners of the world and carry it back for all to see. This unique capacity resides within us all, regardless of our relationship to creativity. When the poet energy is present, there is a call for deep honesty and reflection, for seeing the big picture within the little one. The poet rides effortlessly between the personal and universal. It's possible that others may not seem to listen or care about the poet's work, but do not be discouraged. The words of the poet ring true for centuries to come, soothing the wounds of despair and violence that captivates our world. The poet's work is never finished. Find your voice and trust that the wind will carry it. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. So exciting. I am a huge poet. I write a lot of poetry. I've had a lot of poetry published, so this reading is very personal and very exciting for me. Let's go ahead and get an angel number here. Ooh, we have 116, and I'm also seeing the 1, so 111 might be important here, but 116. It looks like we have Virgo being highlighted. I'm not sure if that's going to zoom correctly for me. We have Virgo being highlighted, so some earth energy. And then this, I believe, is Uranus, which pertains to expansion of the known, innovative courses of action, protest and reform, as well as challenging institutions and constructs. Interesting. And a lot of poetry does that. A lot of poetry subtly makes you question or look at things from a different perspective, which is so beautiful. Give me just one moment here, because before I get into the love poem, I'd love to turn my music up. Okay. Yay. Okay, I'm excited. Perfect. So going off of this angel number, it looks like 116. I'm going to take a quick dive through to find one that matches with this. What, 8 or 17? Okay, 8 doesn't exist, so... Okay. So we have number 16, She Walks in Beauty by Lord Byron and George Gordon. Two very old poets, but both beautiful. We have She walks in beauty, like the night, of cloudless climes and starry skies, and all that's best of dark and bright, meet in her aspect and her eyes, thus mellowed to that tender light, which heaven to gaudy day denies. One shade the more, one ray the less, had half impaired the nameless grace, which waves in every raven tress, or softly lightens o'er her face, where thoughts serenely sweet express how pure, how dear their dwelling place, and on that cheek and o'er that brow, so soft, so calm, so eloquent, the smiles that win, the tints that glow, but tell of days and goodness spent, a mind at peace with all below, a heart whose love is innocent. I will go over a couple more poems from this book that are my absolute favorites at the end of this reading. So I want to go ahead and move forward with an animal energy card. Let's get some more information about the poet and what's going on with you at this time. Just last one, please, Spirit. Oh, okay. We had a couple come out. So we do have a fish in reverse. So you might feel frustrated, like you're struggling to go with the flow, but I do see you laughing off a lot of things. Maybe not taking things seriously or pretending that you're not taking it as seriously as you know, your heart really wishes to. Let's go ahead and grab one from my chakra oracle deck. That came out quickly. We have isolation. Yeah. Okay, beautiful. Oh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So, with my hyena card, this can often highlight, like laughing off a situation that you pretend not to take as seriously as you want to. So you might find yourself single or isolated, or even just feeling lonely with this Valentine's Day season coming up. And this is a timeless reading, so it doesn't have to be Valentine's Day, but if you are listening to me when I post, then yes, Valentine's Day is in a week. So you might find yourself in isolation, feeling a bit dreary, but acting as if everything is okay and just fine. And I feel as if Spirit is asking you to maybe connect with yourself deeper in this energy of the poet. Try to romanticize how you feel about yourself instead of just laughing things off and taking it so unseriously, or as if it's not deserving of validation. It is okay to feel disappointed or lonely, or even feel as if, you know, we should give up. It's alright to feel these things. It's only when we try to deny those feelings that it becomes a problem. Now, the hyena personality is a jokester, and they're a crowd pleaser, but below the surface there are real unfulfilled dreams that they need to realize. When this card appears, it talks about needing to reflect on your reliance on sarcasm and humor to express your truths. Are you using jokes to hide old resentments in relationships or to mask things that you feel uncomfortable discussing? What would happen if you took your goals seriously? This card can also highlight the need for sobriety at the time. So instead of drinking away or smoking away your issues, it might be important for you to take a little, what do they call it? A tolerance break? But let's get some more information. Where do I want to start? Exciting. These are some of my favorite reads to do. Let's go ahead and pull from my situations deck to get a clearer idea of what's going on. Ooh, we have come together, reconciliation, spiritual union, and soul contract. So there is someone coming towards you, whether or not you know it. Someone's got their eye on you, collective. We have children. Now, children might be involved in this situation, or this person might make you feel like a child. They might also be quite childish, or you might know them from your childhood. Because this is such a, they might highlight your inner child. Because this is a collective read, there will be, it will be different for everyone. We also have sold, physical, moving, or location change being highlighted. Ooh, are you leaving? Are you moving on? This could be moving on like closure as well. On the back of the deck, I have love coming out, so whether or not you know it, love is coming towards you at this time. Maybe that's why I got the poem that I did for this reading. Someone is looking at you as if you are gorgeous. You are their daydream. Let me grab another. I'm gonna go ahead and pull from my Island Time of Wellness deck here. Ooh, we have mirror, mirroring each other, self-image, relationships, reflector, rune, and introspection. Yeah, there is a real need to look deeper into maybe even things that you joke about. This could be, like, I definitely have had past relationships where I'm, like, talking to my friends about something that happened in my relationship, and they look at me with, like, horror. And I have to stop and be like, oh, wait, is that messed up? Like, should I not have gone through that? Was that wrong? Let's get one more. Oh, okay. Yeah, we have addiction coming out. So codependent, obsession, possession, controlling, has a block, and restraint. So there is a need for sobriety being highlighted in this situation. This could also be like indicating a potential pregnancy, like a need to become sober before you become pregnant. That's going to be for some, not for all. Now at the back of the deck, I do have, ooh, the Phoenix being highlighted. A new phase, rekindling, renewing, transforming, growth, and changed mind. Beautiful, beautiful energies coming out. I want to fill in the gaps here. Let's go ahead and grab an emotion for this reading, and then, because I want to get some more information. Ooh, we have wisdom coming out. Yeah, there's a real need to reflect, to spend some time in isolation, maybe just thinking about how you're feeling, what you're feeling, and why. On the back of wisdom, it states, wisdom is the fundamental gift that the journey of life offers. Every day is a new opportunity to learn something new about ourselves or about life in general. From our experiences, both positive and negative, from our thoughts and interactions, from our successes and our mistakes, we can develop wisdom and use it to enrich our lives and to impact the world to the best of our abilities. I cherish and nurture the wisdom that life provides me. I will never stop learning and improving. That is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to keep that right there. And then I want to get some messages before we move on into the tarot. So yeah, I do feel as if you just stop, like, and maybe this might even have to do with sobriety. Maybe you have been wanting to get sober, or you've been wanting to, like, take a tolerance break. And the people around you have, like, joked about it or laughed at you. And I see you getting away from these types of people, the people who are keeping you stuck in these codependent cycles. Let's just get some messages really quick. Oh, what's going on with my collective? What do they need to... Ooh, come back here. What do they need to hear? We have I know you from somewhere. Number 6 coming out. Isn't that mirroring? Yeah, maybe you need to take a good look in the mirror here. Recognize yourself again. Interesting. That's an interesting thought. Let's get a couple more. I just wish things were different. Yeah, this feels like a lot of self-reflection coming out. 6, 7. Let's see if we can go for 8. Time to ground yourself. Interesting. Beautiful. I feel like you very much are being called to pull yourself back. Let's get one more. If you make my heart full, number 10. And then I did end up actually getting that number 8, and it says, I imagine you naked. I'm going to fix this because this is going to be my thumbnail. But yes, we do have someone who is thinking about you quite rated R over here. You know what? Let's get one more. Let's just go ahead and get one more. Purely because I'm curious. What else is this person thinking about? With Valentine's Day coming up, why not indulge it? Okay. On the back of the deck, I have addiction being highlighted again here. Now we got a couple. So we have I'm too afraid to talk to you, number 8. We have you already know, and then yeah, nah. So this might be in regards to someone that you have already rejected or turned down, or that you just aren't, maybe you weren't ready for them in the past, but I see you becoming ready for them. Alrighty, let's go ahead and get into the tarot and get some more information. Alrighty, let's go ahead and jump right into the tarot. I'm going to start off with my kawaii deck for this reading, just because I feel like it has such a cutesy energy to it. What's going on for my collective here, Spirit? Did I just see one flip? Yeah, we have the Star in reverse. We have the Ace of Wands upright. Oh, interesting. Yikes. That's some very heavy energy. We have the Page of Wands. Okay. Purr. I like that. I like the Page of Wands. That's a silly little guy right there. What else? What else is going on with my collective here, Spirit? Ooh. Come on. Be nice now. Come on, play nice. What's going on with my collective, Spirit? I know that's not all you're going to give me. Be so for real with me. Thank you. We have the 7 of Pentacles. Okay, good. That's what I like to see. What else? We have a Six of Pentacles. It's not what I like to see, but that's okay. Upright, I feel like it's tolerable. Oh, I'm sorry. I just want one. Just one. Please. Oh, I'm going to take both just because Justice is coming out. And I love Justice. Okay. On the back of the deck, I have the Chariot in reverse. I also have the Eight of Wands coming out. Oof, that's a rough energy to fuck with. I'm sorry, I don't mean to cuss. Ooh, this is messy, but that's okay. I love messy. Let's get into it. Let's get our fingers dirty. So, we have the Star coming out in reverse. So there is this kind of, it is that hyena energy. Where'd that go? Hold on. I'm pulling that because I feel like you have to see it. It is this hyena energy where it's like this reluctance to look at things seriously, where you try to cover the issues with humor and wit when they actually do need to be looked at. Behind that, we have the Ace of Wands. This can highlight misery in the environment. My Ace of Wands can also indicate an olive branch being offered to you when it's upright, though. So I do see you quite unhappy with your situation. You might be making jokes about it. This might have to do with, you being isolated. Maybe you're in hermit mode right now. Maybe you feel really alone or exhausted on your journey. And I do see you taking steps. I see you, number one, I see you recognizing this, coming out of this hyena energy, stopping yourself from just joking about it and actually reflecting on, okay, well, why am I unhappy in this situation? Do I need to go towards sobriety? Do I need to reach out to friends? I see you making real action and real change in your life. That's where this beautiful Page of Wands is coming in. This is a fiery, fast, passionate energy to start in, but it's also quite a beginner energy to start in. So it is that energy of just kind of like putting your hand out, reaching your hand out, seeing what's out there, seeing if you can grab onto this olive branch. On the upside, I do see this paying off for you, but it might not be in the way that you're expecting, because with my Six of Pentacles, this can mean generosity, but this is going to be a side note for some, not all. There might be an unfair past relationship that's going to feel you putting your feelers out and reach out to you because of it. On the other hand, for the rest of us, the general message here is that you being able to recognize this, reflect on this, maybe even take a bit of a tolerance break, move towards sobriety, this is going to pay off for you in very, very big ways. It's going to be a huge burden lifted off your back. With my Ten of Wands in reverse here, this is dropping that weight, and this will be a huge justice to yourself. Now, I do see that someone in this situation does not want to let you go. And maybe you don't want to let go of some of addiction issues. You might feel that, oh, interesting. Ooh, interesting. Someone might be very interested in you physically. This is not an 18 plus reading. I wasn't hoping to push it that way. But yeah, someone might be interested in you physically or like addicted to you and your energy. They want to reach out and offer you something. They see you as a match to them. Or they feel stuck in a relationship with someone who does not match them, and that's why they want to reach out. With my Eight of Wands being here, someone's going to send you a message, potentially someone from your past, or even someone that you weren't expecting to want to talk to you again, to reach out. You might be a bit uncooperative with them, but there could be a new beginning there. Let's get some more information. Who is reaching out to my collective? No. Rude. Very rude. But look at this. This is so strange. Look at this. We have 1, 2, 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3. So this gives me the sense that there might be 3 people reaching out to you. Let's take a look at that, because I've never had cards fall out like this. Ooh, hoo, 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 hoo. Yes, so this is your energy. Whether or not you're male or female, you are a divine person here. With my Empress coming out, I do see you stuck in isolation. My Four of Cups is all about wishing, wanting, yearning. We can see Ariel looking at these 3 cups here, but ignoring the one right here. And so you might be stuck in this energy of like looking at the past, or even, you know, getting a little stuck in what the future could be like, when what you really need to do is pull your attention back to the now and let your magic just align. So this is a call back to self. Ooh, there might be some secrets with the family here, with the moon and the 10 of cups coming out. You might be getting some information in regards to that, in regards to, oh, maybe that's that misery in your environment. Maybe something's changing within your family or within your home environment. And I think you're going to find out pretty soon about this. You might figure this out from a dream. That's for some, not all. Let's take a look at this. Sorry, I know I'm making sound effect noises, but so we have my 8 of Swords being highlighted. So yes, someone wants to come towards you. This is giving me this 8 of Wands. See, 8 of Wands, 8 of Swords. So someone wants to come towards you, but right now they feel a bit bound and gagged, like they aren't quite able to get their message out to you. This could be someone that you have this could be someone that you've had an opportunity with in the past. I feel as if they might have fumbled you in the past, and I see them coming back around trying to fix this, trying to fix things between you two, bridge the gap. But they know that they can't just like rush in. They can't just run towards you. So I do see that they're strategizing, and that's why they feel a bit tongue-tied at this time. But that was not at all how I was expecting that reading to go. So let's get some real information about what's going on with my collective. Who can they expect to come towards them with this energy? Or what do they need to learn while in isolation? We have my 2 of Cups. Okay, so there are no soulmates coming towards you at this time. Interesting. No soulmates, maybe just some karmic lessons here and there. We have my 3 of Wands in reverse. We have my Page of Cups in reverse. By the way, this is the End of the Sea Tarot by Jalissa's Messages. Go check her out. I love her. I love Jalissa. Let's get one more. Thank you. 10 of Pentacles coming out again. Yeah. And I want an overall energy here, please, Spirit. Overall energy. 6 of Pentacles coming out in reverse. So it is an unfair relationship. Okay. We have my Chariot. This came out in reverse. We have my Chariot again. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles as well. We'll dive into those in just a moment here. But let's start off here. So, everyone say hi, Toro. Hi. With my 2 of Cups being here, so yeah, I don't see any soulmates coming towards you. I do see more of like a karmic past energy coming towards you. Maybe even like a pseudo soulmate, potentially like a twin flame energy, but I'm not, because we did have that mirroring come out with the oracle cards, right? And that can usually indicate or highlight a twin flame energy, that mirrored energy being here. Yeah, I can see that. I don't think you're manifesting this. I think you're trying to heal from this. This might be why you found yourself in isolation or pulling yourself away from these communities. But someone here is trying to manifest you towards them. I feel like your perspective might be a little bit like shriveled or closed off right now as to what the world can offer you. You might even feel, you might be stuck in like fearful cycles or mindsets. With my Page of Cups being in reverse, I can see you shutting down any offers that come towards you. Like, honestly, I don't think that you are open to love right now or lessons. I feel like you're going to be pretty quick to be like, hey, like I'm focused on me. I'm focused on my family. I'm focused on my opportunities. I'm focused on my money, my bag, with this Ace of Pentacles being highlighted here. Because, and I think that this is coming about because you've dealt with too many unfair, disingenuous relationships in the past. I think you're quite fed up and done. So you're not really interested in anything right now. With my Ace of Pentacles, we have the Hierophant in reverse and that King of... Oh, there it is. King and Queen of Swords coming out a second time. Like, I feel like this ex is going to come towards you and you're going to just shut them down. Like, quickly. Like, with the quickness. No, not even a second thought wasted on this person. We have the Chariot. Oh, this actually came up in reverse. We have the Chariot and the 5 of Wands with that star energy. It's that star right there coming up again. Now this Five of Wands, this can make you feel as if like your voice has been stolen or taken from you. Yep, there's that Six of Cups coming out again, that childless energy. Yeah, you might feel like it's a waste of time. It's a waste of time to bicker with this person. So let's go ahead and get into some messages. We'll figure out some more information about who this could be, and then we'll grab some advice at the end. At the very end of this, we'll dive some more into some poetry just to get our hearts back in the right place after this reading. Alrighty, I want to go ahead and get this started off with the Hidden Truth Oracle deck. What is the hidden truth here, Spirit, for this collective? What is the hidden truth for my poet collective, my hyena collective at this time? What do they need to hear? Okay. I regret lying to you. Yeah, I feel like you are fed up with disingenuous people. Like these karmic relationships they just have you exhausted. You are fed up. Let's get another one. I wish things could be different. I think you are making the moves to make them different, though. And I feel like other people might be envious or jealous of that, of you making changes to your life that better you. Please watch out for those pitfalls of people. Oh, we have I Want You coming out. Yeah, somebody's got their eye on you, mommy. Or papi, whichever one you are. It doesn't have to be, you know? Finding out the truth crushed me. Yeah, there is someone here who is... They want to come towards you, but they're very fearful that you'll reject them. And I feel like when they do come towards you, you will reject them. I feel like their assumption is accurate here. And I think that's going to crush them pretty heavily. But I think it's because you are very focused on changing your environment, changing your life for the better, for the happier. There also could have been a situation that crushed you and pushed you into this isolation stage. Because I mentioned at the beginning where I was like, oh, you know, I get into hyena energy when I like joke with my friends about things that happened in my past relationships. And they're like, they look at me like aghast and horrified. Like, they're like, what? No, that's not normal. And I'm like, oh, is it not? Like, oh, I thought that was funny, but it was actually just traumatizing. My bad. It was my fault, but I blamed you. Yeah, there's that traumatized energy coming out. Maybe you've dealt with like a narcissist in the past, and this could be like a cycle of like devalue and discard coming out. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Let's get some more information. I'm gonna move on with my Love Angel Oracle deck. Let's get some information. What's going on with my collective, my hyena collective, with my poet collective? We have Express Your Love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. This could also include writing or making poetry about this situation. There is this poem, and it says, or maybe it's a quote. It says, even the first poem I wrote that wasn't about you was still about you. So maybe you do need to just like get it out on a piece of paper, or if you are like a singer or an artist, you know, write it down. If you're a comedian, make it some jokes about it, but find a way to express yourself in the situation so that you can feel heard, so you can move on. Let's get some more. Ooh, we have give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. I think this is more to do with you. I think you need to give yourself a chance. Give yourself a chance to heal here. Because you feel pretty hurt and isolated. Maybe you do want to work things out, though, and that could be your sign. If you've been looking for a sign to make things, to get things to work, there it is, baby. So put in that effort. Yeah. Ooh, we have forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Yes. Yes, that is very important here. Let's get one more. I said one more. I'm sorry, Spirit can't count. Okay, and yeah, we do have children being highlighted. We have children being highlighted heavily, and this is coming out with new love. So someone might be coming in trying to stir up something more than just your romantic feelings here. Interesting. I'm actually gonna have to shift all of these to make this fit. I really didn't want an extra one, but that's okay. It happens. Yeah, children seem to be involved here. Maybe you are pregnant or you're about to get pregnant. If you were looking for a sign that, you know, you are fertile, there it is, baby. So be careful. Wrap it. If you don't want a Scorpio, I don't want a Scorpio. That sounds horrifying. No offense to Scorpios. It's just, ew. I'm a Libra, so I could never have a Scorpio child. That would mortify me. Not that you guys are awful. It's just I have Scorpio siblings, and they were something to grow up with. As a Libra, they were something to grow up with. I'm gonna go ahead and move on to my Hermit Tarot. Let's get some more messages here. And then, oh my goodness, no, they all fell. Okay, well, we have Let Me Hold You coming out, number 7. Actually, the perfect amount fell. The exact amount that I was looking for fell. So maybe Spirit can count. How funny. How funny they are. We have I Don't Want to Lose You, number 4 coming out. We have I Am Manifesting You, number 1 coming out. And we also have 15, You Make Me Want to Do Bad Things coming out. Wow, there's that 1-5 energy coming down to 6. Oh, we have Think Before You Act coming out as well. And when oh, interesting, double blues. Think Before You Act and Time to Ground Yourself is coming out a second time. Yeah. You might be thinking about giving a karmic partner a chance, like an ex-karmic partner, and that might result in something. Like, you might not be looking for it this time, but totally up to you. You have free will. Do you, baby? I want to go ahead and get some information using my homemade oracle, like my homemade description deck. I'm just trying to break this in a little bit more, so we'll only get a couple here. Okay. Oh, beautiful. We have You Are Unforgettable coming out, but, and this is so funny, this has come up so many times. And someone here is immature and childish. This has come up so many times. Children might be involved, like must be involved here. Perhaps like future-wise. We have Submissive coming out. So there could be a bit of a BDSM dynamic. Or someone here might be really submissive. Ooh. There's 2 here. We have I Am Only Yours. And we also have Telepathic Communication. Interesting. Let's keep going. Oh, okay. We have I Need You coming out. Spicy information. Someone's like real up in arms about wanting you. Alrighty. We have Aquarius being highlighted. Someone here could be a musician, or because we have telepathic communication, clairaudience might be important. You might speak to this person through music or vice versa. Like songs might remind them of you. We have Loves the Outdoors being highlighted. Someone here could work outdoors or just like some. Ooh, I have Two-Faced coming out. And we also have a Writer being highlighted. Interesting. I wonder what that could mean. I Love Your Smile is being highlighted. Yeah, they do love your smile. Ooh, we have Honest Truth coming in. And I also have I Miss You. You know, I wanted to get some descriptions, like what this person might look like, or... Ooh, we have Wifey Hubby Material coming out. I Want You to Meet My Family. We have Hypersexual coming out, so a little rated R message. And then someone here might be an entrepreneur. They could also be long distance, or like they fly, like they travel for work. I'm not taking all those. I just want some descriptions for this person, please, Spirit. Ooh. Well, they are single, so that's good. And we also have Dark Black Magic, Hexes, and Curses. You might feel like your love life is cursed. If you need anything, I'm going to be so real with you. Just pop some lavender in a bath. Pop some lavender in a bath and be good intentioned about it all. We have Taurus being highlighted here. And I think that's where I'm going to end it off. Let's go ahead and move on into some advice. Alrighty, I want to go ahead and grab a channeled song for this pile. What is a good message for this collective? Please, Spirit. Okay, we have 2. I have That Don't Impress Me Much by Shania Twain coming out. This is Unimpressed and High Standards. That don't impress me much. You think you're something special? That won't keep me warm. So that's the first song that's coming out for you. The second song is It's Only Sex by Car Seat Headrest, which is about asexuality, but it can also highlight anxiety with intimacy, which if you're stuck in isolation or if you're going through like withdrawal or struggling with sobriety, this can definitely be an indicator. It says, I can't tell you if I like it. My flesh yields no pleasure. My body constantly betrays me. It's so funny. My stomach started rumbling right as I read that. So very strange. Yeah, when I cut the deck, it says Hard on Yourself by Charlie Puth, which can indicate insecurities or a need for self-love. And it says, why are you so hard on yourself? I can see you're struggling. Why you want to look like someone else? And it might not even be like looking like someone else. It could also be like having what someone else has. I'm gonna go ahead and get some more zodiac signs. So with the hyena, I believe this is a fire sign energy. So that's gonna be Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries being highlighted. We had Aquarius and Taurus come out as well. And then we had Virgo come out. I was also mentioning Scorpios just because Valentine's babies, like conception on Valentine's Day, leads to Scorpios. But let's get some more information on who might be involved here astrologically, or even a time frame. Just 1 or 2, please, Spirit. Okay. They're not listening today. We have half to full moon. Embracing high levels of motivation and energy will bring feelings of empowerment and satisfaction. Let's just get one more. Just one more, please, Spirit. Okay. Oh, we have that Taurus energy coming up again. Now is a time for focusing on finances and practical matters. Moon and Taurus being highlighted. Beautiful. I had Moon in Sagittarius on the back of the deck. Be prepared to be adaptable as plans you have laid may take an unexpected course. Yeah. That's weird. I have a couple that are flipped around here. Let me fix that. Let's go ahead and grab some self-care for this pile. We have music, number 37, come out. Yeah, we did talk about clairaudience here. Maybe some music will make you feel better, more comfortable. Alrighty, and we have health checkup, number 26, being highlighted. Interesting. Alrighty. I'm going to go ahead and move into some charms, and then we'll do some short poetry readings if you guys want to stick around for that. You don't have to. It's just going to be for fun. Just to get us all in the mood for Valentine's Day. But again, all my readings are timeless, so if it's not Valentine's Day and you still want to hear some love poems, that's totally fine. I just like to read love poems sometimes, just to remind myself hey, healthy love has existed for centuries, and sometimes it's a necessity for me to remind myself of that. So if you are noise sensitive, I recommend that you turn the volume down right now, as this can get a little bit loud. Interesting. That had fallen out as well. Alrighty, let me go ahead and zoom in here. How do you wanna, okay. Alrighty. Do we have everything? Okay, I think we have everything. Perfect. So the first message here says, a modest man never talks to himself. Number 1, 20, 32, 18, 56, and 30 coming out. Beautiful. With these two, hello Totoro, thank you for joining us again. So we have my 9 of Wands coming out in reverse, right? Yeah, my 9 of Wands coming out in reverse. I always get so messed up with my 9 of Wands. I'm not sure why. It always trips me up. I always confuse it for the 9 of Cups, which is all about harmony, and I know it's not that. Upright, this can highlight delay, suspension, and adjournment. Yeah, you might feel like there are obstacles in your path right now, or that you have dealt with a lot of obstacles, either in love or even with, like, maybe this tolerance break. Whatever it is feels like an obstacle to you. I mean, when I was quitting nicotine, I was like one of the pissiest people in the entire world about it. I was super unhappy to be quitting nicotine. I did not want to do it, but I knew that I had to for my own health. I felt the same way with quitting alcohol. My kidney had failed, and I had to quit smoking and quit drinking in order to prevent it from failing again. Otherwise, I'd be on dialysis. Now, it had failed from an infection, so it wasn't anything permanent. They basically told me 6 to 8 weeks, and you can go back to smoking and drinking as much as you'd like again. And I was super cool. But that quitting phase was very difficult for me, and I felt like I had so much adversity, my world had been turned upside down. So maybe this tolerance break isn't exactly something that you want to do, but it might be something that you feel called to do. I do see you committing to it, committing to yourself at this time, committing to your own health. I'm going to move on to my little descriptions. We have quiet. Yeah, you might be quiet recently. You might feel it's that 8 of Swords energy, that bound and gagged energy. You might be quiet about a new beginning that's coming in for you. I know that's not going to zoom correctly, but it does say new beginning. You might be talking to somebody new, or talking about a new beginning with somebody. You might be scared to talk about it. That might be that quiet energy. I also have cheater coming out. Yeah, that might be that karmic energy that we had highlighted. As for, let's actually move on to the charms before we get into initials. Give myself some time to think, because I suck at initials. I've been trying to get better at them for you guys. We do have my carousel coin being here, so I can see and feel that you feel like you've been stuck in a cycle that's just going round and round and round, and you're wondering when it's time to get off. Your angels are here to support and guide you at this time. They are carrying you. What is that quote where God says, I'm not sure if it's in the Bible, it says, when you see only one set of footprints in the sand, it is then when I carried you. I've also got my mermaid here, so baby, you are a mermaid. And that's so funny because I did use my Under the Sea Tarot, which is Jalissa's deck, from Jalissa's messages, and she loves to talk about, I think it's Yamaya, the water goddess Yamaya. So you might want to check out some research information on that, or even check out Jalissa's messages. She's fantastic. I've been rooting for her since day one. She's fam. In the club, we all fam. Then we have my teacup here, so some tea might be getting spilled about you, or you might hear some tea potentially about a cheater, or someone coming back to you. I have my comb here being highlighted, so there is a need for self-care, to take some time out to take care of yourself. This could involve a health checkup. I have no idea what this is. I think this is my sun card. Yeah, this is my sun card, just as a charm. So yeah, there is this need to commit to self-care, to commit to yourself at this time. I'm gonna shift my focus over. Oh, I'm not ready for this. I've been trying to get better at these, but let's start here. We have 2 G's coming out. So that, oh no, that's a D. I'll start with a D. So this could be Derek, Dan, Daniel, Danny, Danielle, Dean, Dane, Destiny, Desiree. We have the G, so that could be Gary, Glenn, Gail. I can't think of anything. Oh, I hear gear. Like someone might be using gear, like testosterone. Interesting. I've never gotten that message before. We have an I, so Isaac. I think that's the only I can think of. Ian. India. I have a T, and that's actually coming up twice, so Titi. Tina, Tiana, Tiara, Tiffany. I'm hearing Texas. I don't know, maybe Texas has something to do with this. Did I say Tina already? I don't think I know any T names for men. Tim? Tim is a T name for men. Timothy? Alrighty, we have A coming out, so... if that wants to let me pick it up. Alex, Andrew, Andy, Alan, Al, AJ, and I believe this is a Z. I can't think of a single Z name, and I also cannot pick it up, so you're just gonna have to trust me on this one. I guess Xavier, Zeke, Zach, Zane. Wow, that came out quickly. See, I'm getting better. Oh my gosh, there's growth. But yeah, that's all I can... Zachariah? Yep, that's what I'm seeing for you today. Thank you so much for joining me. If you are leaving me now, thank you again for joining me. This has been a super fun read. I loved reading your energy. Let me know down in the comments what your angel number came out for, angel number 116, or just what you thought of this reading and what you would like to see in the future. If you are going to stick around with me for the poems, we will meet back here in just a moment. Alrighty guys, thank you so much for joining me for this chaos. We are going to go ahead and get started with some sound clearing in a moment. And then we will get into all of the poetry readings. I have quite a collection picked out today from the book Cupid's Arrow, which is just a collection of historical love poems that are pretty famous from some of my favorite writers. I want to start with some sound clearing. Alrighty. Now the first one that I have picked out for you today is called The First Day by Christina Rossetti. I wish I could remember the first day, first hour, first moment of your meeting me. If bright or dim the season it might be, summer or winter for aught I can say, so unrecorded did it slip away, so blind was I to see and to foresee, so dull to mark the budding of my tree, that would not blossom yet for many a May. If only I could recollect it, such a day of days. I let it come and go, as traceless as a thaw of bygone snow. It seemed to mean so little, meant so much. If only now I could recall that touch, first touch of hand in hand, did one but know. Absolutely beautiful. And then that is Christina Rossetti, The First Day. Now, the second one that I've picked out for you is a classic. It is Sonnet number 18 by William Shakespeare. Shall I compare thee to a summer's day? Thou art more lovely and more temperate. Rough winds do shake the darling buds of May, and summer's leaf hath all too short a date. Sometimes too hot the eye of heaven shines, and often is his gold complexion dimmed. And every fair from fair sometimes declines, by chance or nature's changing course untrimmed. But thy eternal summer shall not fade, nor lose possession of that fair thou owest, Nor shall death brag thou wanderest in a shade, when in eternal lines to time thou growest. So long as men can breathe, or eyes can see, so long lives this, and this gives life to thee. William Shakespeare, Sonnet 18 with the flowerings. Oh, look at that imagery. Gorgeous. Alrighty, now the third one that I have picked out for you today is To Fanny by John Keats. I cry your mercy, pity, love, a love, merciful love that tantalizes not, one-thoughted, never wandering, guileless love, unmasked and being seen without a blot. Oi, let me have thee whole, all be mine, that shape, that fairness, that sweet minor zest of love, your kiss, those hands, those eyes divine, that warm, white, lucent, million-pleasured breast, yourself, your soul, in pity give me all. Withhold no atom's atom, or I die, or living on, perhaps, your wretched thrall. Forget in the midst of idle misery life's purposes, the palette of my mind losing its gust and my ambition blind. By John Keats. So cute. Every time that I think about this one, I always think that this is like an old-timey catcall. I know that is so weird, but let me know down in the comments if it sounds like an old-timey catcall. And then I have a couple more here. It looks like 3 more. This is William Butler Yeats, Down by the Sally Garden. Down by the Sally Garden my love and I did meet. She passed the Sally Gardens with little snow-white feet. She bid me take love easy, as the leaves grow on the tree. But I, being young and foolish, with her would not agree. In a field by the river my love and I did stand, and on my leaning shoulder she laid her snow-white hand. She bid me take life easy, as the grass grows on the veers. But I was young and foolish, and now am full of tears. It's a little sad one. That's okay. I love Yeats. I think some of his poetry is just, it is daunting. This one is by far my favorite in the entire book. This is called Cherry Ripe by Thomas Campion. There is a garden in her face where roses and white lilies blow. A heavenly paradise is that place wherein all pleasant fruits do flow. There cherries grow which none may buy, till cherry ripe themselves do cry. Those cherries fairly do enclose of orient pearls a double row, which when her lovely laughter shows, they look like rosebuds filled with snow. Yet them nor peer nor prince can buy, till cherry ripe themselves do cry. Her eyes like angels and watch them still, her brows like bended bows do stand, threatening with piercing frows to kill all that attempt with eye or hand. Those sacred cherries to come nigh, till cherry ripe themselves do cry. By Thomas Campion, Cherry Ripe. I've got one last poem for you guys today. Thank you so much if you've managed to make it to here. This is called Did Not by Thomas Moore. 'Twas a new feeling, something more than we'd dared to own before, which then we hid not. We saw it in each other's eye, and wished in every half-breath sigh to speak, but did not. She felt my lips in passion touch. 'Twas the first time I dared so much, and yet she should not. But whispered o'er my burning brow, "Oh, do you doubt I love you now?" Sweet soul, I did not. Warmly I felt her bosom thrill. I pressed it closer, closer still, though gently, bid not. Till, oh, the world had seldom heard of lovers who so nearly erred, and yet who did not. Beautiful, beautiful. That's Thomas Moore, Did Not. Well, thank you so much for joining me in my little poetry jam today, and I will catch you guys in the next one.